1992, Hurricane Andrew looms over the horizon. It's almost 2 p.m. This is West Broward in Margate, Florida. Neighbors are preparing for the onslaught of the 120-mile-an-hour plus winds that Hurricane Andrew will pack. Storm is listed as a Category 4, possibly a Category 5 by the time it makes landfall. Expected sometime during the early morning hours of Monday the 24th. As you can see, neighbors up and down are making provisions and preparations. You can hear hammering and sawing. We've done a little bit ourselves. We have some siding that we're going to attempt to put up. We're looking at the potential winds of 150 mile-an-hour plus, depending on, of course, the landfall of this storm. If it comes ashore with 130 mile-an-hour winds at 16 miles per hour, we're looking at a potential of 150 plus mile-an-hour winds. Swing set is secured to hopefully what are fairly secure fence posts over here. We're making drilling provisions over here on this window here. As you can see, our neighbors over there are drilling away, getting ready for the storm as best as possible. They have a boat to secure, which are, of course, are always difficult to do. There she is. These people have done quite well. You can see the plywood boarding just over their add-on addition. Of course, the addition is going to be a little bit difficult to protect. They have boarding all around. And neighbors across the street are all boarded up, so we'll fill you in as the storm hits. The skies over South Florida under a hurricane warning from Hurricane Andrew. The neighborhood seems to be battened down pretty well. The smart neighbors, of course, have awnings. The rest of us have done the best we can with plywood and other resources that we could muster to avoid the Category 4 type winds that have been reported to be happening. Here's one of our neighbors across the street helping us. We're all kind of banding together to sort of secure each other's property. We're just going to take a walk through and see what hurricane preparation is all about in South Florida.
That's the original window there. Yeah, that's some high-dollar wood. That's goddamn $56 a sheet right there. That shit right there. It's marine plywood.
Hey, Bill, how much have you spent on this hurricane?
Well, so far, 12 pack. 12 pack.
A 12 pack.
But this is some expensive wood action right here.
No doubt. Home Depot was selling 3/4-inch plywood at $20 a sheet earlier on.
No, were they really?
Yes, they were, really. In the backyard, we're securing this around with plywood. Next door, we did the best we could with some duct and reinforced tape. That's what it's all about right there. Neighbor helping neighbor. In the face of Hurricane Andrew, the first major storm to hit South Florida since 1946. Yes, we're all doing doo-doo in our pants.
This one I got built. Okay, I got this. These are big old. Look at these old mixtures.
Resources being pulled. Everybody coming to each other's aid.
That's a lot of driving for a battery charge. I know. That's true. Is that the same battery? Yeah. Really? God damn.
There's an amazing calm that is preceding this storm as preparations are made for the onslaught of the first Category 4 plus storm to hit South Florida since 1946. Think that'll hold up?
No problem.
I do believe so. Yes, this is another thing that it's all about. Beer! You cannot properly prepare for a hurricane without...
You've got to have one of these, you know.
The king of beers.
Here.
Okay, we're across the street, and I won't put you on camera. Please state your name.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. I don't have any makeup on.
Hey, you're not on camera. State your name.
Oh, Sarah Maltby.
Okay, and your husband's name?
Kim.
And the name of your boat?
Aquasport.
Aquasport, there it is. It is insured, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, insurance people, this is what the boat used to look like before the storm.
Nice, isn't it?
Actually, it is.
It really used to be nice. Did you show the insurance people this?
Okay, this is the boat on the interior. It's secured down. We have an, I guess, an Evinrude or some sort of motor there.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. Yamaha, man.
Yamaha.
Yamaha.
Japanese.
Yamaha.
I'm sorry, the American companies aren't going to like that. This is the boat as it exists before Hurricane Andrew.
That's a very nice boat, wasn't it?
It's a wonderful boat. We also have a, what year is this car?
It's a 91 Blazer.
91 Chevrolet Blazer with factory air. Probably fully loaded inside.
Sure is. It's got those automatic windows. Oh, you know, roll.
Automatic windows. We got airbags. We got the whole kit and caboodle. DEC Electric. They're insured for this, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Let's just take a quick picture of all
Ladders are
this.
tied down real good.
Okay, we are tied down. We do have an antenna up there, though.
We do, but we asked Kim, what about this antenna?
We're also a bit concerned about this Australian pine here. It stands roughly the same height. And we're a little bit worried about Bill's house right over here. He's boarded up well. However, a tree shows no mercy in 150-mile-an-hour wind.
No, it doesn't.
Where the shorter shrubs should cut down the wind resistance some. We are talking about a Category 4, possibly a Category 5 storm hitting our neighborhood. This is where we stand right now. We're pretty much battened down. As you can hear, there are still neighbors that are cutting away at shrubs and trees and bushes and plywood. We actually have someone riding around on a bike. I almost envy that small child because he has no idea what he's up against. Our neighbors are as secured as they're going to be. We've all more or less pulled together to kind of avoid any disaster. Should anything happen, should any of the houses blow apart, we all have each other's homes, yeah, exactly, to go
And
to.
when we go dry with water, we still have neighbors to share with. You know?
So if anybody is at a loss,
Oh my God, we need cigarettes. We're going across the street here.
son of a gun, if we have to loot cigarettes, we will. Now, as far as the rest of our neighborhood is concerned,
He's got more plywood.
next door, somehow, they got more plywood. $40 a sheet. Tom and Dot, our next door neighbor, you can take a look at their car for insurance purposes. Take a look at the truck and the rest of the house. You can see there are hurricane approved awnings up on the yard. And we're going to be boarding up on this side. As you can see, we've done as best as we can. Sheds are secured with strapping. We also, of course, next door have, and next door over there, have hurricane protection. Down over on this side, unfortunately, we have this tree right here is probably going to be our biggest nightmare because we're looking at a cable line here, power lines going over the house, and all we have are tape, but we'll do what we can. Definitely, we cut this area away. There used to be a big Schefflera tree that was right here. You can see the damage done to the carport. Probably more carport damage when we're done. Hopefully this tree will be able to withstand it. These stumps, of course, but we're looking at this debris here, which will obviously be strewn about. Unfortunately, it'll be strewn about in this general area, so we'll apologize in advance for anything that may happen. There's unfortunately nothing we can do about it. So the neighborhood is pretty much secure as it can be. We're boarded up. and secured up and have done the best we can. So, Hurricane Andrew, give us your best shot.
Andrew tiene vientos de 145 millas por hora.
Doesn't that sound like a white guy trying to do Spanish?
Andrew tiene vientos de 145 millas por hora. Andrew se está moviendo hacia el oeste cerca de Miami. Andrew tiene la presión 931 millibars o 27.49 pulgadas. Andrew de Titusville, Vero Beach y Bayport a Venice. Y hay una alerta de huracán en efecto para la costa de Vero Beach, Venice, incluso Miami.
All he's doing is reading phonetically.
Y Key West.
El Puente.
Does he look like he should be speaking Spanish?
En los condados de Broward y Monroe, por favor, continúen sintonizados para más boletines sobre
Sounds like he's kidding.
Terry Smith with more weather. Terry?
People are driving around in this. I can't say how long it's getting wet. Storm, for the most part, is almost over. We have a couple more bands of bad weather coming yet with some more hurricane force winds. But other than that, the neighborhood looks pretty good, I tell you. I was expecting much worse than this. This branch is down more or less, nothing major that I can see yet. The back of the house. Uh-oh, I'm getting a little bit wet here. I guess this is it here. It's going to start storming again. The whole pole ripped right out. The wires are laying up on the roof.